Travis Frederick, five-time Cowboys Pro Bowler, retires. In some ways too early, and in one way, just in time. Mike Fisher reporting from Frisco, where the retirement announcement today from Frederick is not a shock to the teammates who are close to him. They know that he's thought about this, and the Cowboys organization aware of this as well. Part of that preparation, obviously, is what comes next. But first, we probably should celebrate the greatness of Travis Frederick, and not just as a player, although he certainly has been that, but also his greatness in coming back from the autoimmune disease in a way that provided a lot of inspiration for a lot of people that don't play for the Cowboys. They pay attention to the Cowboys and found inspiration in that. Also in his leadership with an offensive line that become one of the NFL's best over his course of time here. His classy way and his self-effacing way and his very responsible way of doing his job and then addressing how he does his job with the media and with the public. Just an outstanding example of how it gets done. And he is a shining example of the greatness of this offensive line. The guy in the middle and one of the guys who was the leader of it and didn't need a Captain C on his chest to do it either. The Cowboys will have $11 million in dead money, according to Jason over at Over the Cap. That's a secondary issue. A secondary issue as well is who plays center now, and that could very well be Connor McGovern. I wonder if, in addition to Connor McGovern, Joe Looney opted to stay here rather than go someplace and be a starter, because maybe he knew he might be a starter here. In Travis's statement on social media, he talks about how the autoimmune disease kind of trained him to start thinking about the end. And that was one major factor here. He had it in his mind that I'm going to come back and I'm going to show myself I can do this, but then maybe that will be enough. In addition to that, he is the first to admit now that he didn't play up to his standards, even though he made the Pro Bowl, and he didn't want to not be at his best. He also notes in his goodbye statement, he says how football is risky. So he is lucky and fortunate to get out of it as healthy as he is, with, as he says, his wife and his two beautiful children. And I hope this, he is so instrumental in DFW spirit, very active in the community, in fundraising, in charity, and feeding people, and having fun with it. And even though we lose Travis Frederick as a football player, I bet you we keep that.